Joining us now is Dr. Laura Tanzini, who is a doctor of public health. She runs a facility in the Keys called Kinder in the Keys. It's a live-in facility for women dealing with stress, for anxiety, trauma. Dr. Laura, thank you for joining us. What else am I missing here? What else does the facility do?
We're a residential treatment facility for adult women, and they come in and stay for a period of time doing intensive therapy, resolving trauma-related disorders.
Okay. Everyone right now, I would say 99.9% of people are probably suffering some kind of level of stress or anxiety. So since this is your area of expertise, what would you say to the people who are experiencing it firsthand for the first time, and to those who have an existing condition and maybe have an increased level of anxiety and stress? It's kind of two different camps.
It is two different camps. I don't think that anxiety is abnormal for a situation like this. It's definitely normal. And I think if you're new to those symptoms, incorporating practices into your daily life that are calming. And that will help. That will definitely help. Part of the problem with anxiety is people get into fear-based thinking. Mm-hmm. So they start thinking out into the future. And the future is what's going to happen. Am I going to get sick? Is somebody I know is going to get sick? And those questions are fine, but the problem is that when we bring them into fear-based thinking, it becomes an anxiety issue. And so it's really, really helpful to not think like that. And I know sometimes that's hard, but when we start thinking of what if thinking out into the future, then we need to stop doing that and do something that's calming. So something like yoga practice, or do something you like to do. But I don't think that with all the news that we're getting that it's an abnormal thing, a feeling of anxiety with this. I think we're going to have some level of anxiety that is, we have to realize that is normal.
And I guess, well, I'm going to bring this up right now because your cute little dog walked in while you were talking there. A lot of people have said how, emotional support dogs, everybody's heard that phrase, but maybe they haven't really understood what it meant until now. And I know a lot of shelters are looking for foster homes right now. So how could that help people?
Oh, well, I definitely love my dogs. I have 5. And and I feel, that the day is a little out of control in terms of the news or whatever. I take them outside and play with them, and throw the ball for them and just love on them. And definitely if you're an animal person, it's a great way to calm yourself. They love it.
And what other concern do you have for people right now? Is there a concern that abuse of any kind might go up, abuse of prescription drugs, of physical abuse, emotional abuse, child abuse, any abuse that could happen in closed quarters where you're really not supposed to be going out at all? What are your thoughts on that, and how do people deal with that?
Well, the frightening part about this is that abuse, when there's a domestic violence or an abusive situation, isolation is part of that equation. So when now we're being asked to stay at home, the people are actually being put directly into that position. Mm-hmm. That's a very, very difficult thing, when there's abuse going on in isolation. So I would tell somebody that they would need to have some sort of a safety plan for themselves, have some money and have some extra keys and clothing, and put that in a safe place just in case something happens. They need to reach out. Definitely have phone numbers with you. So reach out to family and friends. But that is a scary thing. And I think that abuse is something that it may escalate during this, and child abuse is the same. It breeds itself in secrecy.
What is reassuring right now, Dr. Laura? Is this something as a virus? It will pass. It will run its course. I guess the most uncertain thing is the time frame, right? We don't know the time frame, but it will end. Is that right? Can we say it will end?
Yeah, if you look at statistically what's going on, like even in China, it took them about 2 months to get down off that exponential growth curve that we are experiencing now. So if you look at that, we started mid-March, So that puts us out into early June, mid-June for that to all change. The benefit is that what we did in the United States is we did do stay-at-home orders very early on, and I don't know that China did that or not. So this will end. This virus will be contained. It's just a matter of complying with all the stuff that's going on, all the orders. And doing our part in that, and not coming off the rails when we get bored or we have nothing to say to each other, the people that we're with.
Okay. Give me one easy practical thing almost everyone could do that they probably haven't thought they should do it or know about it, or, oh, hey, that's, you know what, I'll give it a try. What's one thing almost everyone can do to just chill out?
Go for a walk if you can do that. I like to play with the dogs. I'm puzzling right now. So those are quiet times for me that gets me away from the news. And I think that those are easy things to do.
And I know we're in Florida. We're lucky we have nice weather, and a lot of people have pools they can jump in. I know you do swim up art therapy at your facility. I've never done that. I bet most people haven't brought crayons out to the pool, and maybe it's time. What do you think?
Oh, it's awesome to do it. You know, we have seats in the water. And so we have an art teacher that comes in and teaches the ladies how to do scenic pictures of great sunsets that we have here in Florida. So it's a great thing. They sit in their bathing suits and it's wonderful. And, you know, it's a really great thing to do. That's something very different. Organic gardening is also very different too. We do that as well.
What is it? Organic farming?
Gardening, yeah.
Gardening, okay, organic gardening, all great advice. Hey, just a good general overview of how to have an even keel, a relaxed state of mind. This too shall pass. Dr. Laura Tanzini, Kinder in the Keys, live-in facility for people dealing with anxiety and stress. And I understand also you're going to be doing something to help everybody out via social media, like everyone else. You're going to do a Facebook Live. Tell me about that. You're going to do Facebook Live Wednesdays, was it? What days and what time?
Yes, Wednesday at 6, and on Facebook for live Q&A, and hopefully I can answer any questions that you may have, and just to get some reassurance of what's going on.
Okay, facebook.com/Kinder in the Keys Treatment Center, Wednesdays at 6 p.m. throughout this pandemic. And to provide some mental health balance with Dr. Laura Tanzini. Dr. Laura, your voice is coming from the get-go. So thank you for your voice, thank you for your time, and thank you for your expertise.
Thank you.